Hello, everybody. This is my first open mic night here, so I'm not really nervous about screwing up because I've been here for like 3 hours now. I've had a couple of beers and I'm feeling pretty good. And you look like you're feeling pretty good too. I like you already. All right, so Asia said that I needed to put out the energy that I wanted to receive. So I'm going to tell you about the first time an old woman that I didn't know touched me. So I was at the courthouse, and don't ask why. And at the courthouse, there are these solid steel seats, and they weren't built for somebody with a bony ass like mine. I'm like a sheet of paper, and I can't sit for more than 30 minutes until my ass hurts. And it makes me really uncomfortable most of the time anyway. So there was this old lady, and she was coming out of this courtroom. And she was creeping along, and I'm sitting in my seat. I'm waiting for my number to be called because you have to wait for like 3 hours until your number is called. And then they're not very helpful anyway. They send you home, tell you to call back tomorrow. So I'm sitting there waiting for my number to be called, and this lady, she's very well dressed. She looks like the queen. But she's got a walker, and she's taking her time, okay? She's slowly moving past me. Here's me up here on the right. She looks down at me, and she says, "Young man, you have beautiful hair." I'm like, "Oh, you smell like mothballs." So she takes her hand and she puts it on my shoulder. And I'm not ready for this. My body's made of paper mache, so I crumple quickly. She starts to put all her weight onto my shoulder, and she's heavier than she looks. So I start to go down because I've got no friction on this solid steel seat. So I'm going down, and I'm like, "Ah! What are you doing?" My ass is halfway off. She releases the claw, and the pressure is gone. Ah. Oh, sweet Jesus. "Why, Granny? What have I done to you?" And she says, "Sweetie, I live off mothballs, baby." See, here's the thing about that. Look at me. I look like Harry Potter mixed with Shaggy from Scooby-Doo on a teenager's body. Believe it or not, I'm an adult. Something just happened over at Jenga. Are you fellas all right over there? Okay, we don't need a medical team. So yes, I'm very skinny. And the thing is, I don't know if you guys have ever tried to be skinny and have sex with another skinny person, because it's really just like bones grinding against each other. And it's very uncomfortable. I was with this girl and she talked it up. She was like, I'm a sex demon. I'm gonna sex you up, baby." I'm like, "I don't really believe you. Because we're both the same size. You're like 14 pounds. What am I gonna do, sit you on top and spin you around?" She's like, "I'm a sex demon." However, I would rate that sex at about a 4. Especially because she liked to go all natural. And I don't think you guys have ever experienced rug burn for a long portion of time, over and over. And I was just trying to enjoy it because she cheated on me, so I really don't feel bad about saying shit about her. My God. If I told you that I pulled her up out of a fisherman's net, you'd probably believe me. Okay. If I told you that she looked kind of like a woodchuck because she never brushed her teeth, and every time we made out, it felt like I was scooping sawdust out of there, you'd probably believe me. She made me very sad. I was a happy person before I met her. However, you know, all things come to an end. A lot of relationships end in disaster. And she fucked my roommate, so I dumped them both. And it was a great time. However, I think they were made for each other because she was not the smartest. She thought that all eggs had chicks inside of them. Now, I should have taken that as a warning at first. Maybe I should stay away from her. But then I thought about it because my roommate, he thought that water boiled at 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So I was just thinking, why haven't you figured this out at 17 years old? That you aren't walking around Vegas with vads of boiling water everywhere. Thank you, everybody. That's it for me. That's all I got.